Welcome back. We are still talking some sports, but it's time to take it to the national level. And Trey, hard to believe, but baseball season is nearly here.
Yes, it is. And we had a couple stars on Delmarva this past weekend. Hall of Fame shortstop Cal Ripken Jr. paid a surprise visit to Pocomoke High School. And Orioles manager Buck Showalter was in Salisbury. Our Angela Santoro has more on why the Bucks stopped here. Angela.
Thanks, guys. Yes, well, basketball is in full swing. Baseball season is right around the corner, and as the Baltimore Orioles are getting ready for one of my favorite times of the year, spring training. Buck Showalter came to Salisbury to show his appreciation for the Shorebirds and the fans. He believes his team is ready to play at the highest level consistently.
I think our guys really realize, one, the reward for putting in the type of effort they do, and also what it requires you to go through and do in order to get that. And that starts not just in spring training, it starts after the last pitch is thrown, getting ready for the next season. We realize we have a lot of people counting on, love this team and love the organization, and we take that very seriously.
Carrying over from last year's finish, the Orioles hold their standards at a high level, and they are proud of the local community that surrounds our organization.
There's no expectations out there that we don't already have for ourselves, and our players understand that, and that's why we're very picky about who we allow to come in and wear a uniform. We know there's a lot of people living and dying with everything they do, and we want them to be proud of them. Our fan area, which obviously Delmarva Salisbury is part of that, and we feel like this is part of our family, all of our farm clubs, and it's very important to us.
And with the end of every season comes change, and they see opportunities to grow on and off the field as a team with the focus on specific areas.
Well, I think, it's such a roll of the dice in the playoffs. It doesn't always expose your strengths and weaknesses. It's different because you don't use all 5 of your starters. You don't use all your guys in the bullpen. You don't use all your guys on the bench like you have to during the regular season. So I just want to maintain the upward climb of our starting pitching. That was the difference, and we haven't lost any of those people. The reason why we made a leap last year was the consistency that our starting pitching let our club have, and I think that will always be a point of emphasis for us.
And baseball season is creeping up, and from what Buck Showalter has to say, it sounds like the Orioles are ready to have another successful season. But first, it's off to spring training, and their standard is set high for this organization.
To me, he's right. I mean, the pitching staff is going to be solid again, but they got to find a way to replace some of those bats. I mean, Nelson Cruz, Nick Markakis, both of them gone. They were both solid for him last year.
Are we really talking about baseball season?
We are right now.
We are. Baseball season is upon us. We saw the flock of orange and black this summer into fall, a run all the way for the Orioles. But like Buck said, they lost a couple key players, but still some high expectations going around in Baltimore.
But good expectations. Yeah. The team has high standards now. All right, well, it's time for our final commercial break, but coming up next, it's what you have all been waiting for, our top plays of the week. Keep it right here. That's straight ahead.
Hi, my name is Sugar Sheen. I play for Delmar, and you're watching Delmarva Sports Insider.